What is up, my fellow Sackers? I have good friend Thomas Mack here. He's a kind of accomplished player right now. And we just got done with the RBET Maryland top 16 results. Tommy finished X2, and X2's made it, but unfortunately, you just barely missed the cut. 18th, right?
18th, yep.
But you're on some spicy stuff right now, and I really wanted to show it off. I think it's such a cool deck. The fact you went X2 on this deck is freaking awesome.
Yes, I want to try something different among everyone else, so I thought this deck was really cool. First time trying it out, and it did really, really well. So I'm really happy with how it performed. So.
Yo, and we haven't seen what you just want to get into it. You have any shoutouts you want to do?
Yeah, shoutouts to Sean and Josh, helped me test a bit more, and I guess this guy.
Sure.
Yeah, shoutouts to my Sora alternate universe as well.
Nice.
Alright, so let's get into the deck. So, let's start with the usual stuff, Machina package. So, yeah, 3 force to gear frame, 2 force. I had a 3 before, but I cut 1 because it just felt a little bricky. And I just kept opening multiples of these in my hand, so I felt like cutting 1 was the right choice. It was pretty good. The rest, 2 Cyber Dragons, 3 Dekoichis.
Oh my, you're on this thing?
Yes. No Raikos.
Oh my, this deck's lit!
This flip monster is 7 times bigger than Raiko, so like, why not? Like, yeah, it's also just great. Like when you go first, you set this turn 1. They don't know what you're playing, and they set Raiko. You flip the Koichi, and then summon Gear Frame, and then you go attack their monster. It's like, all right, what do you want to hit?
Yeah.
Like, they're going to minus, and they're going to be down by like 2 or 3 cards by turn 3. So yeah, and also this card was cracked. A lot of people in this format have been setting like bombs to deep prison like really early. So when you like show like Salvo to make a Black Rose play, like they're just like down so much defense, you can just like take over the game, and it clears the way for your fortresses to avoid deep prison bombs. So yeah, this is really, really good. All right, next up, I play Gors and Trag. When we see the rest of the deck, this is definitely different from like Machina Control. It's a little bit more bricky, but having these two made me feel a little bit more safe.
Yep.
Just to like pass if I don't open one of the starters, like a Gear Frame, a Fortress, or a Dekoichi. So these two were like really amazing all day. I played a Morphing Jar.
Oh my.
Yep, again,
this deck is too cool.
Yes. Just like no one ever saw this coming. Every time like I said it, I feel like a lot of people would read, oh, it's probably just a Dekoichi set. All right, I'll just attack without setting cards. All right, Jar. And a lot of things that was really cool with Morphing Jar is when you discard cards to summon Fortress, you're losing cards out of your hand.
Yep.
So they'll think, and then you set the jar. They won't think, oh, he might set Morphing Jar because he like has such a low hand. It's just It's just like really hard to read. So
yeah, it's not like setting 3 back row. You're just like playing your deck, and then
yeah. So that was really good. Then the real spice played.
Dude, what is
double
this
Jinzo
deck?
Returner, double Jinzo. So this was basically JinzOTK or Jinzo Machina, whatever everyone let's call it.
What are you calling it? I have to know.
I'm probably gonna just call it Machina Jinzo.
Okay.
Or like, you know what? Screw it. Let's just go JinzOTK. It sounds cooler. It's a lot shorter. But yeah, this card was freaking amazing. I noticed like a lot of people in the format now are trying like the Jar Greed Legacy thing. So I really want to like screw around with people and just like if they try to be like funny and like set like a jar with a Gors in hand and you go Tribute Summon Jinzo, or they're playing Frog Monarchs and they set a jar with a Treeborn Grave, summon Jinzo and locks up the Treeborn. Like this card won me a lot of games like all day today, and yeah, it's just nice to getting a little push and just secures like when you go like summon Jinzo, summon out Fortress like 4900, and then eventually get them low enough to like put them in limited removal range and just win the game. So.
Is this card just a brick though, the returner?
It can be, yes. That's why I cut it to 2. 2 is definitely the right number, but thankfully I didn't draw it too much. And even if you draw 1, it's still okay when you Future Fusion later on and you mill the 1, you summon out 1 Jinzo. That might be just enough to go for a game. So,
right.
Yeah, this was.
But if you draw it, it's only just Fortress fodder? Or?
It's Fortress fodder. I also play Lord of Darkness.
Okay.
And also, there was like this one game I drew it, and I had Fortress, Jinzo, and a returner. So I had lethal over Gors because he had a monster. I attacked with Fortress Limited, and then I attacked with Jinzo next. So even if you had Gors and dropped it, this could still attack directly and also.
Oh my god!
So I had to like think a little bit more. But I was like, I think I can play through Gors and just like win the game. And yeah, he actually didn't win the game. But I don't think he had Gors. I don't remember. But the game was over really quick.
Right. Yeah, Limiter's a card.
Yeah, so he's not the worst. Also, like the worst thing is if you draw it like one game, I set it, and then it was against this Frog Hero, and he was like passing like a lot too, and I had to set the Koichi. I flipped the Koichi, and then I summoned Salvo, and I made Black Rose to blow up the field with Jinzo Returner. Jinzo Returner brought back Jinzo. Yeah, and summoned out Fortress, and it was lethal.
That is so cool.
Yeah, that was pretty insane. Yeah, so definitely like MVP of the day, like, for sure. And yeah, 2, no, I would not do 3. So, spells. Basically, yeah, I mixed out on like a lot of draw cards, or as much as I could for this. So I did 3 upstarts, Allure, Rain, and this is basically OTK. So go Heavy, Trunade, and the best cards.
Oh, you do play Overload. I was wondering if you played it or not.
I only summoned Fortress or Overdragon 4 times, so it was actually pretty cool. But yeah, it was actually kind of funny. Like one guy asked when I played it and he had a Jane attack me. I was like, "Do you have Honest? Like, just show me I'll scoop." But he's like, "How big is it going to be?" I'm like, "It's going to be very, very big." Like, how big? I'm like, "All right." I was like, "Screw it. I'm going to do the math for you." He was like, "All right, it's 16,500." He's like, "Yeah, okay, that's enough." I'm like, "Thank you." So,
oh, you had Limiter and Overload?
No, just Overload. Overload. But like, I was like, I played the future. I just like dumped everything. I'm like, all right, now I'm gonna play Overload. All right, it's good, right?
Jesus.
Yeah, but this card, I definitely drew a lot more. And yeah, this one, it just won me like a lot.
No one ever sees this coming.
Nope. Yeah, they'll just think like I'm playing like passively, like playing like Machina control, but nope, this is OTK.
Out of nowhere.
Yep, I just want to go for the win. Yeah, so I got really lucky with limit removal. Alright, then traps went 2 jar, 2 legacy, so it's not maxed out, but I did max it out before, but
like 6?
Yeah, I did 3 and 3, but it was cool, but I wanted some defense, so I dropped 1 and 1, and I put in a Dust Shoot and a Regeki Break.
This is so
on the main
cool.
deck, yeah. So I just threw these in, just like it's a little more interaction than just I'm just gonna draw cards and just OTK you. But yeah, this card was cracked. This card was absolutely amazing. If I drew Gear Frame with this, I feel like I was winning the game. Just because, yeah, it just sets up and disrupts their board, so it was really good.
You just discard Fortress and then get Force. Yeah.
Discard Force or discard Jinzo Returner, so anything dead. Yeah, Trap Dust Shoot. Like this was actually the 40th card that I went with. I just felt like this card's just too good in Edison format, and if I see there's no Gores, I'm just gonna go in. Just go for lethal. Turn Tribute was in the deck because this deck had a hard time against the dupe wall. So I just wanted like a really good out to go like, all right, flip the Koichi, Chain Torrential, like whatever.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, and also when they see these cards, they'll just like a lot of people try to just like OTK me and like, all right, keep committing, and then flip Torrential. So yeah, this was really good. Trapstone was kind of mid in my opinion, but I think I still want to keep it in just because it's with like the Machina playstyle of the deck, just protect from deep prison bottomless.
Yeah.
But yeah, this card was like definitely my favorite.
Would you play more of that going forward?
I'm considering it. Yeah, like because like I said, yeah, if I open this turn 1 and like I have like a Gear Frame or Dekoichi, like like engine going, just to like go through the deck, I feel pretty good. So yeah, but yeah, that was traps. It's 40 cards. So cool. All right, go to the extra deck because it's not that important. I barely used it.
Do you have any tuners? Oh yeah, let me Salvo. Yeah,
2 Black Salvos. That's it. So I played 2 Chimera Tech Fortress, 2 Overdragons. I felt like 2 Fortress Dragons were necessary because
I don't care about this card.
I usually go. Well, I'm gonna say it. So usually I would go like Cyber Dragon with like against the Koichi. Like I feel comfortable doing that, so then I'll just like contact my board away to like preemptively do it.
Did you make a big ass Chimera Tech today?
This one?
No, this
one?
This guy.
The
14,
biggest I made was
16,000.
$3K. I felt like he had a Cyber Dragon in his hand, so I didn't want to make him 2,000. So I actually set a Jinzo Returner with my Cyber Dragon against his board, and I ate his machine and my 2 to make it 3,000 to play around his Cyber Dragon. So I try to make it like bigger.
Is this guy a genius? Holy shit!
Gotta make some plays. All right. So yeah, very important. I played Mistworm. This was a last minute decision as well, but it kind of killed him in like testing last night, where I flipped Jar, and I was against a dupe wall, and I drew Salvo, and I was like, oh my god, if I had a Mistworm, I could go summon Salvo, get the Koichi Mistworm, and just, I could have won for game. So, and I don't really use the extract too much, besides these. So this is just.
So it came up in testing, but didn't come up today.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. This is just like filler space.
Standard.
Yeah. I use like more level 7s just because of Salvo. Yeah.
Did you make these 2 today?
I made Black Rose a lot.
Yep.
I made Goyo one time, and that's about it. Yeah, Black Rose came a lot. Goyo one time. Never made the rest of these.
Why is your deck so shiny now? You used to play all commons. What happened to that?
I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's fair.
I think
that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Yep, that's the wrong guy.
Okay, I'm racist.
Yeah, yep. Alright, moving on. For the side deck, I actually really like the side deck. I worked a lot with this with Sean Na, my friend we're testing with. So it's 2 Dynas. This was really important because, again, people keep thinking like the set monsters are the Koichi. So they'll just like overextend and just try to go for lethal, and you flip the Dyna and just kill them. It's also just really nice to summon with the Fortress. Just I guess like a frog deck. Fortress this, and like the frog deck will if they can have something to beat over this, but at least they'll use their normal summon, skip their battle phase, like use up their battle phase, and yeah, like you can basically make them skip that turn, and then you kill them the next turn.
Yep.
So this is really good. I did 1 DD Crow. I don't like 2 because it just felt kind
Sing
of
2 so ass.
Yeah, like so I kept it at 1 just because Bayou is cool. Snowman, just again the Koichi bluff, and I really want something against Black Wings because this deck, if it's pressured too quickly, it can get kind of scary. So I want like a wall and just like
slow
get
down.
advantage. Yeah. Lightning Vortex, MST, Double Chalice.
Yeah, I saw you play this. Yeah, explain this.
Yeah, this was really cool. Yeah, like I really just want to like push through like OTKs or like to Forbidden Chalice like set Fossil Dynas when I'm trying to go for an OTK. Yeah, also I
saw you chalice this thing.
Yeah. So when I go Feature Fusion and like if they choose to like pass because they say, oh, okay, you're just gonna lose your board anyway, I was like bring this out, chalice it, and then actually keep my board. So.
Does it just goes to 400 though forever? Or like 0?
400 and then it's 0 at the end of the turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're just trying to save your board and then they play passively. I see.
Yeah, because like I started in like some floodgates, so and they might think, oh, he's just gonna lose all those floodgates anyway, but you chalice or you MST the future and you're safe. The 2 Light Prints and Mirrors. Again, I just wanted like cards to go against like super aggro, like or fast decks like Light Sworn.
There are a lot of Light Sworn today, I feel like.
Yeah. The 2 Rugs. Because again, I feel kind of nervous with like frogs or monarchs. T-Roar, Mirror Force, and I started 1 Iron Wall.
What the? 1 random Iron Wall?
Well, so I just by like 1 because there's a lot of draw cards in the deck, so I feel like you'll like see a lot of like what you'll side in. So I feel like 1 was like okay, and I can do this like decent amount, so I think it was fine.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I think I only flipped it once though, but it stopped the Miracle Fusion. So
anything you change moving forward? Like, anything like kind of not do too hot today?
I might drop 1 Chalice, maybe. Everything else like felt really good. Like actually, well, T-Roar was a little weird too, but I didn't really play against any Black Wings, I don't think. So, but I think I should still keep it in just because.
Right.
Yeah.
So that comes in for Black Wing, the Roar.
Yeah, Black Wings, Light
Sworn,
just like super aggro, that kind of decks. But yeah, maybe the Chalice, but yeah, everything else seemed fine. So.
Nice. Any closing thoughts?
I mean, it was a good tournament run. Like again, like it's the first time I was using the deck, and yeah, it performed like a lot better than I thought.
Yeah, 7-2 with the homebrew's pretty lit.
Yes. But yeah, definitely want to make some tweaks to it, and I think after today, I know what I want to change, and yeah, I'll fix it up, and hopefully we can actually get 2 top 8 or top 16 next time. So.
Yeah, that'd be lit. Yeah, no more bubbling with homebrew, just top with the homebrew.
Yes, please.
Awesome. Thanks for the deck profile, man.
Yep.
Peace.